Hey class, welcome back. Today is lesson 11, and we are going to keep diving deeper into the lives of people in the North and South. But today, we're focused on learning through images. Let's go. All right, class, so episode 11, we will be learning through these images that you'll see here below. Our learning target's the same as it's been, trying to summarize without bias using evidence that we read, or in this case, see. We are going to know if we are successful because we will identify facts that show perspectives from each side, and we will examine primary and secondary sources to learn about the past, and those will be the pictures. So, down below, you can see we have our first example here. I'm going to keep mentioning it. The horse-drawn reaper is an important thing in this series of lessons, so pay attention. In that picture, down below, you'll notice there's a subtitle. That's worth looking at, so you know what you're seeing. In the pictures below that you'll have to do on your own, in the pictures that you look at below, you'll have to see what the subtitle is, and that will help you too. So, when I look at the picture, I notice farming happening of some kind. There are horses. There is something that is being taken out of a field. To me, it looks like wheat, but it's hard to know. Some sort of grain. There are trees, and it looks like it's a fairly nice day. Clouds in the background. That's about it. I noticed that there's a machine that's being pulled by the horses that has like a bunch of gears and maybe some chains on it. There's a guy sitting in it, almost like we would normally see someone driving a tractor. There are wheels on it. There you go. So, what are the facts? List what you see first. So, all those things I just said are what I saw first, and that's what I would write there. So, there isn't really a right answer. Now, I'll say that, but some of you, if you were to write in, like, I see Michael Jordan in this picture, that's wrong. He is not in this picture. Just like I don't see a sun in the picture. I don't see a car in the picture. So, while I say that there aren't necessarily right answers, there are definitely wrong ones, and it's just you observing. So, take that seriously. So then questions. What do you wonder, and what are your questions about the picture? So, did this farmer invent this? Did he run a large farm? How'd the machinery work? How heavy was it? And then knowing that the image comes from either north or south, so I'm curious whether we know which one this was and where they were more likely. Because in the previous section, lesson 10, we saw that, people in the north had more equipment and therefore needed less people working the fields. Let's keep going though. What is this primary source picture trying to say? So this is going to be the one that you're going to have to take a guess at the most. Right here I put machines make life easier for humans. We can make that guess because there's no one else in the field helping this person. He is literally sitting down and having horses pull him around. It looks pretty easy compared to what I imagined working in a field was like. And remember, it wasn't a coat field. They were coal fields. Now this is grains, obviously, but what have you. Finally, last one. Does this image come from the north or south? How do you know? North is my guess because I know southern states used slaves for farming. Now, while they did, it doesn't mean that there weren't these machines in the South. They were just not as common because, yes, as I said below, slaves were the preferred means of farming. And that would come up to bite them. All right, so down below, you can see you got your first picture there. You'll answer the same questions that I just did with you. Second picture down below that you'll have to do. And the third picture down below. Yeah. That's it. So if you really obsess about getting everything right in a picture and aren't trying to make connections between what we know already about the North and South in the picture, you could trick yourself into thinking this will take a while. But this really should be a pretty quick thing. You're looking at pictures, making observations, and thinking about what you know and drawing conclusions. I believe in you.
All right, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed getting to look at pictures and then reflecting deeper on what they were really about. We looked at some slaves, some railroad workers, and some work going on in the North in a factory, or possibly the South in a factory. I didn't say, I just said factory work. And hopefully that gives you an idea of what life was like through pictures. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.